With this new regulation, how will Europeans actually feel that their data are being better protected?
The improvement in substance is that there's far more transparency under the new rules, which means that you will have more detailed information policies about what your data are processed for, which purposes, if they are given to others. And there will be also, in general, more possibilities to get a view of which data are there about you. And you have new rights like data portability and the right to be forgotten. So it will be far easier for consumers to control their personal data.
Okay, how about like privacy settings on social media?
If somebody designs a product, technology or a service, then it needs to be the most privacy-friendly product. And when you are starting to use it, then the privacy-friendly setting, privacy by default, is on, and you have to decide if you want to give your data, if you want to change the setting to a less privacy-friendly setting. For example, with Facebook or those companies, it's important to see that they will have to comply with these new data protection rules. Otherwise, they will be sanctioned up to 4% of their yearly worldwide turnout. And that can be billions in the case of a company like Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that's a deterrent. Now, at the same time, European governments are passing very tough surveillance laws. So should citizens be concerned about their own government spying on them?
Absolutely. They should be concerned. And this regulation does not override the national security or internal security laws of the member states, because that's their business to take care about. But if member states regulate in this area, for example, police and security, then they have to also, of course, follow European law. And that's not only this regulation, but that's also the basic standard that in Europe, every infringement of your data protection rights, of your privacy rights, have to be justified, have to be proportionate. And the European Court of Justice, also in December, has judged on 2 of these laws from the UK and Sweden, and said that they are not in line with the fundamental rights of people.
You're talking about the European Court of Justice, but it hasn't said much about what France is doing under its state of emergency.
Because what France is doing there is in the area of national security. And there, the European Union still is not competent at all. Also, the EU Court of Justice has no competency to judge on the national security laws of EU member states. Still, that doesn't mean that France or other member states of the European Union can just infringe the fundamental rights of citizens or of EU citizens indefinitely, because there's still the European Convention of Human Rights from the Council of Europe, and there's the Strasbourg Court, and I'm quite sure that there will be court cases coming up also on the laws in France.